What's going on, everybody? It's me, Sloppy. Man, so shout out to Militant behind the scenes sending me this video. I wouldn't have seen it if it wasn't for him, but man. So, this the guy you see on my thumbnail, we haven't brought him up because I was still looking for stuff, but we knew he was a pred. Um, another group had a chat with him where he admits that he is a pred. Stuff like that, right? When the guy admits that he's a pred, you're like, okay, case closed, right? That's it. You admit it. You get out of the internet, or we're calling the police. We're talking. People are gonna do stuff, right? Well, apparently the mother got involved, right? The mother got involved. Um, you would think that when someone tells their parents that their son is, you know, doing some very predatory stuff on the internet, the mother will be like, "Oh snap! Let me see the evidence. If he is talking to little kids, that's it. He's getting out of the internet, whatever. I don't know what the parents nowadays do. What the parents nowadays do that to discipline their 24-year-old kids. I don't know. To me, it's weird, right? Like this guy's 24. He role plays. He's a role player guy. He used to be called, I think, maybe in a group called the Fox Family. It is weird. Anyways, so Shadow over here, that when you see on my messages, he sent me a video about this guy, and I'm like, I think it's the same one that I saw last time where Rev and them talked to him for 2 hours and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, well, I'll um I'll rewatch it to see if there's something new. My boy, he got his mother. Yeah, yeah. Well, it reminds me when I saw that video, I automatically went behind the scenes and asked the creator of the video, Vamp. Shout out to Vamp. I'm gonna put her or Sobe, you can put it on Vamp's YouTube channel. She does really good stuff. Um, I asked her right away. I'm like, "Hey, can I react to your video? This shit is hilarious. It's funny as fuck." And she said, "Of course, or no problem." I think she said something like that. And I'm like, "Cool, hell yeah." So this guy, you could also Soviet. I guess you could plug Rev's video, the video where he admits to being with I think trying to be with the 15-year-old. Before I play the video, I want to show you guys some of the conversations the guy you see on my PFP had with a 15-year-old, right? It's pretty disturbing. Let me go get the images real quick. He's 24. He's a mama's boy. So if you have watched my streams, you know which like who's a mama's boy that is a pred that needs his mother to defend him. People that watch this later on or watch this today or watch it whenever you watch it, you're gonna know who I'm comparing this guy to. But let me. And Mama Boy. Oh well, KK too. But KK is. I don't think he's done anything crazy yet. Okay, so the first one I'm gonna show is share image. No image. KK Rex. Yeah. So the first image is this one, right? So Mr. Pink Punk is the guy you see on my PFP, and the conversation the person on top told him that they were 15. And then he goes, okay, how about this? What if we date till you're 18 and not do anything till you turn that age? Kind of, weird, right? It's considered grooming. That's what he's doing. He's grooming this person, saying, "Oh, we could talk and chat and be boyfriend and girlfriend, but we can't do anything more than that until you're 18." So he's grooming this 15-year-old. Yeah, so that's one of them, right? You would think, when someone tells the person, "Oh, I'm 15," you would be like, "Oh, you know what? I'm gonna block you, apologize, stuff like that." So the next one, no, it's a different one. It's a different person. All right. So the next one, let me see. Share window. Make Giselle mod. I thought she was a mod. Well, I can't do it on my computer because it's StreamYard. But yeah, I don't. Maybe you got a new channel, Giselle. I don't know. I thought you were a mod already. Yeah. So he goes, to date till you're 18. Do anything to turn that age. Do anything. What do you mean by that? The person wants to know why why he says those things. He's like, what I'm clarifying up is we date. I would not do anything to hurt you. And plus, dating now without dirty stuff because I know I don't do anything to harm people. So it's grooming. That's what he's doing. He's grooming this 15-year-old, and he's doing some weird shit. One more, and then I'll start the video. Okay, so make Giselle mod. Whenever I go on fucking my YouTube channel. Okay. The next one goes, so I have a question. What's the question? I know that I am single, but are you seeing anybody? No, why do you ask? Well, I'm actually getting feelings for you. Well, how do you? Oh, this is funny. Anyway, so he's grooming this 15-year-old kid, and they confronted him. They confronted him, and let me see. Hold on. All right, let me go to the video. Let me make it full screen. Okay. So this guy is lying to the mother, saying that that he got tricked. That's what he said. That's his thing. So it's a long ass video, so I'm gonna start playing it now, so people could watch it. Let me see. All right, let me put myself down here. Is that better? Yeah. Okay. So they're in a girl's stream. I don't know who the girl is, but that guy is in there. His name is Tiger Claw now. His name is Tiger Claw. He changed his name, maybe. I don't know. He's wild. So let me start the video, and you guys kind of see exactly what's going on.
With a whole different situation because Hannah's been stalking me when I'm in a relationship. But if you want to explain his situation, I don't know the full situation.
Sure thing.
On that part with you and you and him, his mom's been talking to me on Instagram about how you called his number, and I was just like, and I was like, dude, I'm not even involved.
So when I put out my WordPress, pages on people, it's their names and their faces. So somebody has obviously gone out of their way to find where he lives.
Wasn't me.
So that has nothing to do with me.
There was a
Okay,
lot of
but
people.
here's the thing. Like, I told his mom that I'm not even involved in it.
Right.
But here's the thing: when it comes to a parent, like, his parent was like beyond fucking pissed, so I didn't know what to do. And
Well, I can imagine that he hasn't told them the full story for obvious reasons.
What's up, Jack Way? Or Jack?
but here's the thing: when I'm peer pressured, I get like scared and beyond scared and peer pressured.
Right.
You could just imagine that. So I could get peer pressured a lot. So
Well, I confronted
That's
him
a-
with 3 other high-profile pedophile hunters based on screenshots that I had received of him talking inappropriately to a 15-year-old girl. Now, he knew... So what had happened was the girl had said originally she was 16 years old. It was then revealed that she wasn't 16 years old until August of this year. So she was 15 at the time this was happening. She's still 15 now. Her identity is completely anonymous. I'd expect him to keep it anonymous too. Oh, there he goes. So I can provide you with.
So he left, right? He left. It's an hour long video. So you wonder that he came back, and when he came back, let me do it right. I think it's right. Oh, yeah, I'll be coming back right away. Yeah. So
I've sent
just
you the
watch
link
it.
to my
Like,
WordPress
I
page,
have
page
no
19,
I have no words to this.
Okay.
and the screenshots are there as well as a 2-hour video that I did with him, in which he confessed. Problem being, he got massively on the defensive
No, not you.
because he was saying, "Oh, I'll go get help. I'll go and get therapy." And I said, "Well, what you've done is you've committed a crime." And when I'd said that the police should get involved, why are you trying to silence me? Why are you trying to silence me?
Because I'm going to stop you right then and there, and you're going to be
Okay.
talking to my mom because you
All
are
right,
fucking lying.
sure thing.
Mom, you got the floor. Talk to Ram.
So I didn't expect the voice of this lady. When I heard the voice of this lady, I'm like, this is gonna be fun. This lady sounds like Brian Absher. Watch it. Watch
His
it,
fucking bullshit. There you go.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
like,
So what the hell's going on?
Your son was caught talking inappropriately, sexually to a 15-year-old girl on Discord, and I caught him doing it.
And what legal
His mom.
power do you have?
I'm an independent journalist.
Okay, let me tell you something. My uncle is an FBI agent, and he's been
yeah, so is mine.
looking
Oh my
into
God.
this. I'm serious, buddy.
Why is it that predators, or alleged predators, I'm gonna say, they have people that could catch us, people that the FBI, like this lady, the FBI for some reason is one of the helpers, but never take accountability of the kids doing predatory stuff. They're always trying to attack the people that expose the predator. They always like, no, you're not the police. You don't want, you can't do nothing. You're not the police. Why are you harassing my son? I was like, of course we're not the police, but we're doing our due diligence and our, as parents, most of us, we want to protect people that are on the internet that don't have protection, and his mom is defending him because the mom, I guess, cares about him too much.
Yeah.
I'm not
Okay.
kidding you. My
Well,
uncle
sure.
is
Oh, I
an
mean, I would
FBI
expect that
agent.
you would know that your 24-year-old son grooming a 15-year-old
My
is a federal crime.
uncle is looking
My
into
uncle.
all this, and so
Is he
far,
really?
what he has found is
Uh-huh.
that Andrew was talking to this girl
Right.
who, at the time when she was 13, this girl Aubrey was dating her, and
That's
Aubrey,
not. I understand that, and
he
Aubrey
was
has
getting
her own.
information
Aubrey has her
from
own
this
thing going on,
girl.
and I don't think that it's relevant to bring Aubrey up at this moment in time.
Well, this is where Andrew was talking to this girl. This girl has an 18-year-old profile. This girl has a 15-year-old profile and a 16-year-old profile.
With
So
all due
she's
respect,
not
I'm not
on
here.
just
Yeah.
I'm
this
not here to talk
record.
about Aubrey. I'm here to talk about
I'm
Andrew
not
and the
talking
girl that
about
he groomed.
Aubrey. I'm talking
Well, you
about
just
this
mentioned Aubrey,
girl.
though.
Yes, because Aubrey dated this girl that was 13
Okay, but
years
I'm not
old.
talking about Aubrey.
Okay, you're not talking about Aubrey. But what I'm telling you is that she dated a 13-year-old girl when she was an adult.
Well, I'm
And
looking.
This lady is, oh my God, like they're talking about your son right now. They're talking about what your kid, well, not even, well, it is kid, but your grown child or man child. I don't know what he is. He's still with his mom and shit, but you're talking about him doing stuff, wanting to, date a 15-year-old. And you're trying to deflect and then say, oh, well, this other person is dating little kids. It's like, well, the topic today is your son. Don't deflect, lady. Come on.
looking into
so
that, but I'm not
Andrew was
again. I'm
getting
not talking about her. I'm
information.
talking about
Listen
your
to me.
son being caught with a
Listen.
15-year-old girl on Discord,
Okay.
sending her pictures of himself flexing, asking her to be his wife, and all the rest of it. So I'm not sitting here talking about Aubrey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is that my uncle is looking into all this, and he has found out about Aubrey. He's backgrounding your crap online. He's also
No, sure.
that there's a
Like yeah, right, like oh shit, like yeah, like he knows, but but the lady thought, oh, I got him. Yeah, really, we're gonna get you. It's like no, you're not gonna get. They're gonna be like, okay, what did this guy do? Oh, well, he is exposing your nephew or your grandson or whatever he is to you that he's a pred. Oh, so they're exposing him. Well, yeah, but he's my son, so you gotta these predatory stuff. We gotta put it under the under the rug. Oh.
there's also two other guys.
Which, by the way,
who
my
is
articles in the United States fall under the First
which
Amendment.
You're from a different country, bud. Try that shit.
yeah.
Okay, we also have Magna Carta.
He's like that guy behind him, like the mom's talking, right? And the guy you hear him in the background, like, yeah, you live in another country. It's like, dude, you're hiding behind your mother. You're hiding behind your mother as a 24-year-old. You need mommy, which I think she's not even her IQ level is the same most likely from her son because of the stuff that she says, the threats. He's arguing with the same person. The mom is the same as the son when it comes to their IQ.
So I mean,
Yeah.
Magna Carta ain't
I'm well
shit,
I'm
honey.
well within
My
right.
uncle is
My uncle?
researching all
Okay.
three of you guys. Okay. He's also researching.
Well, there's
a
actually
girl
4
named
of us, not
Hannah.
3.
He's researching a lot of people who are targeting other people.
Yeah.
And let me tell you.
So this FBI agent is investigating people without any names, without any information, without any IP addresses. You could tell by her voice that the uncle that works in the FBI. Most likely is the janitor, or he doesn't work for. He works for the FBI, but he's not an FBI agent. He does the landscaping in the outside or something. You know, he's not. He's not
Okay. Some of his research has already found where kids have committed suicide
oh no!
and also adults who have committed suicide because of scams. Okay.
I
So
don't
I'm
know what this
warning
has
you
to do with
now.
your
Yeah.
son grooming a
You
15-year-old
need
with
to
all due
watch your
respect.
back, because if you're not,
Are you making a threat to me?
no,
I
I'm
need to
not.
watch my. I need to
Now
watch my
I'm
back.
This
Why
is
would that
what
be?
watch your back means. My uncle is researching into you.
The
Okay.
fuck?
Okay.
So
What the fuck?
yeah, my uncle is an FBI agent. Okay. And
Oh my god!
if you're not in law enforcement, what you are doing is called you're in trouble.
It's
you're
called
in
Yorick.
Wait, oh my god! I didn't even catch that one. I was watching it too fast. So yeah, she threatened. It would kind of. I guess she just said, "Watch your back. My uncles are gonna get you. You know, they're gonna coagulate or whatever, and find you your location." And then she's like, "Oh, you know, you're not a police officer. You know what you're doing is
Trouble.
because you're not supposed to be.
Okay.
So
What the fuck?
yeah, my uncle is an FBI agent. Okay. And
always FBI.
if you're
Why not regular
not
police?
in law enforcement, what you are doing is called you're in trouble.
It's
And you're
called
in
Yorick.
trouble.
It's called you're in trouble. Oh my God. You can't make this up. When I like I said in the beginning, when Shadow sent me this video, I'm like, I already seen this. You know, it's Rev. You know, confronting Andrew. But then I kept watching. I'm like, doesn't seem like it. So let me keep going. Let me keep watching it. And it was this. And I was watching it. I'm like, what does this have to do with Andrew? And then the mom popped up, and I'm like, that's it. I gotta watch it all till the end. What's up, Saya? Yes, I seen you in Jay Margera's streams and stuff like that. Welcome. So you're in trouble. That's the law he's breaking. You know, if he's not a police officer, which we don't never claim we are, we have never claimed we're police officers. We have never claimed that we're above the law or nothing like that. We just document and we share the information to the viewers, and we share this information to police officers. If hopefully sometimes they do something, but sometimes they don't, and that's all we could do. And then, you know, behind the scenes, we share information to each other to be able to, you know, expose these people in different channels. All right. So yeah.
Trouble.
Okay, because you're not supposed to be setting people up, and this is what my uncle
That's
said.
not what happened.
So
Have you actually
far,
seen?
if
Have you
you
looked at
are
any of
not
the
a
evidence
cop,
at all?
you
Let me
are
go and stop it.
impersonating law enforcement. So
No.
So you're impersonating. You know, you're impersonating the law. We have never, like I said before, we have never said we're the law. We just gather information, we share it to the people, and we also share it to, you know, when if we find their addresses, we share it to their local police, and then they could do something about it. We can't. We just gather information online, and we share it to who needs to be, you know, what, you know, people need to see it. We share it to the viewers so they could be, you know, if they know him or they know her or whatever, they steer away from those individuals, because then, you know, you're gonna be looked at like, oh shit, this guy is supporting a pred. And like, to me, if you support a pred, to me it's weird, but to each their own. There's some people that will do worse things to other people based on the association with the pred. I try not to, but I will call it out sometimes. But yeah, this lady has FBI agents on call.
No, I'm
therefore,
doing no
you
such
are in
thing.
trouble.
I'm doing
Yes,
no
sir.
such thing.
Yeah.
How
Yes,
so?
sir.
How so? In what capacity?
Because you are talking to teenagers and other people, trying to get information on other people when you are not law enforcement. So you're impersonating law enforcement, and you're
No, I'm
also
not.
crossing the law when you look up people's addresses.
I've
and
already
then
stated.
contact
I've already
them,
stated,
and then
with
you
all due
turn
respect, I've
around
already
and
stated that
you're
I don't
giving
look up.
that
I don't look up
information
people's
out.
addresses. I
You
don't
are
look up people's
giving
addresses.
information out.
I'm
This lady. So this lady, her logic is, you shouldn't talk to victims that need help because they're too scared to call the police, or do something about it, because we're not the police. So, us helping someone, get exposed is a bad thing. You're exposed my son. You exposed my kid. So you're not police officers. What are you doing? Like, it's like, this is the reason we do this, because the people that hide under the radar, like this guy, and wants to groom kids, but because we're not police officers, we're gonna let him do that. Fuck that. If there's someone that tells us, hey, this guy is he sent me PP pictures, he did this, he did that, we gather the information, and then if we see it that it's valid, the truth, we'll confront the person. Well, depending who it is. Other people confront. Some people, I don't know why people don't like talking to me when it comes to these type of things. I'm a very reasonable person, but I guess I gotta just show up somewhere, I guess. And then we confront them with the pictures and stuff like that, and then, oh yeah, I did this, I did that. It didn't mean like that. And then they always tell us, well, why don't you contact the parents? Why don't you contact this? Why are you guys doing this out of your own, validity or your own self? And we're like, because of this, because of mothers that defend their predator kids, aka Daniel Roth, aka this guy.
Giving his name and his face because he groomed a 15-year-old girl. I'm an independent journalist and I'm protected under the First Amendment. I'm protected under the First Amendment.
So, Mr. Darkside, you are also being watched.
Mr.
You're
Darkside.
being watched.
Everybody's getting watched.
Who the hell is Mr.
Pretty sure
Darkside?
that-
Darkside Phil?
Everybody's
No.
getting watched.
My uncle said that he is researching a guy named Darkside also. There's a lot of people who you chat with that he is researching.
Oh,
Right
like
now,
who?
as we speak.
Huh?
Like who?
Everybody that you have talked to.
Can I
on
have
the
some names,
internet, on
please? I'll get my
Discord,
I'll
on
get my pen and my
Yahoo, on
notepad out. Can I have some
Facebook,
names,
on
please?
Messengers,
Can
and
I have
on
a name, please?
Instagram and all at TikTok and all this stuff.
The bitch, God, like I hate. Well, I don't hate, but it makes me laugh when and it's common. It's common when these people say, "Oh, we know who you're talking to. We know who this. We know this," and we're like, "Okay, show us the proof." Oh well, you know who you're talking to. You know what you're doing. I don't need to show you anything. You know what I'm talking about. It's like, we don't. Tell us who, if you're that positive of the stuff that your uncle is doing, come on, you could scare us more if you tell us the names or stuff like that. Like, I think you'll sound more credible if you say names, or you say, oh yeah, don't you live on this and that. They're like, how is she gonna know without any help? But every time you ask them for proof, they're like, well, buddy, we're gonna get it to you when you get it in the mail. Like, well, what's my address? Well, don't worry about that. You're gonna get it when you get it. It's like, come on, man.
He is researching everything that you've ever
Sure.
been on. Okay?
Oh, sure.
And your little friends.
Oh
My little,
Okay,
like
you
who?
tell me
Like,
how
again,
I
I'd
have
like
this information if my uncle isn't an FBI agent.
Yeah, Richard.
that you haven't provided me with any information. Just
Zero.
threats.
No, they're
Just
not
legal
threats.
threats. I'll be
They're
speaking
not
to my
threats.
solicitor after
My
I get done
uncle
here.
said what you are doing is illegal because you are not in law enforcement.
It's
and
actually not
talking
illegal.
to kids who are younger and
Oh, you mean in
into
the same way that your
information who
son
are
was talking to a
younger and
15-year-old
setting these
trying to
young
get her
kids
to
up and
fucking
setting
marry him
adults up.
You're a clown.
So her logic is, you can't be talking to minors on the internet because that's legal. And then Red was like, well, your son is doing that. And he does it, I'm sure, quite often. He's like, well, the FBI is going to still look for you. It's like, come on, lady. You're making this too easy.
Okay, if I'm a clown, watch what happens to you, baby.
Yeah.
Well, it's been quite a few weeks and nothing has happened yet, so I'll be waiting very
No,
patiently.
because he's doing a deep investigation.
I'm sure
Okay,
he
it's
is.
not going to be a couple of weeks. It'll be
Mhm.
longer than that because
Okay.
he don't do light investigation.
I hate. I don't hate, but it's just funny to me when they say, "Oh yeah, it's gonna take more than 3 weeks. It's gonna take 37 years. So buckle up, buddy. In 37 years, you're gonna get a phone call." Like, come on, if you have all this stuff about this guy, you would get him right away. But because it's just lies, and you get this from all the predators and predator supporters. Some parents, like this lady, woman, person, uh, excuses and excuses, and when you call them out to show proof, they jump around and never answer the questions, which is, to me, that's when they lose credibility.
He does deep investigation.
So he works for the FBI, so he can
yes,
carry a
he
case
works
by
for
himself.
the
Can he carry a
FBI,
case by
and
himself
my
in the FBI? Is
dad
that how it
works
works?
in the Pentagon. Okay.
Oh, really?
So the FBI and now the grandpa works for the Pentagon. That is wild.
Wait, he does? Yeah. Well,
Yes.
my dad works for Nintendo.
Well,
No way, Red
you
Fan.
know, I don't give a crap who works in
Yeah,
Nintendo.
that's right.
Nintendo is
works for
video
Nintendo.
games. Okay,
Especially
so
with Trump.
you're being stupid. Why don't you look up Leroy Chase and you will
Who?
find he worked at the Pentagon.
He's like, why'd you find Leroy Chase? I'm like, what I'm gonna do now? I'm gonna go on the FBI or whatever and find a random FBI agent, and I'm gonna write it down. Right? I'm gonna write it down, and I'm like, yeah, my cousin's boyfriend is an FBI agent. Look for Christian McCaffrey. He's the top guy in the FBI. That's what he's gonna get you. Like, come on, it's stupid.
He has connections.
I thought you said he currently worked at the Pentagon.
No, my dad has connections because he retired from the Pentagon. And he
Okay.
has talked to people in the Pentagon, and it's going higher than the Pentagon.
All right.
So all these little scams that y'all are doing,
Scam.
I'm not
Scam,
kidding.
what
you.
scam?
Look up Leroy Chase. See if he didn't retire from the Pentagon. You look it up.
Yeah, you don't.
And then, because I'm not telling you my uncle name.
Tell the uncle name.
You won't get his name, but you'll
Why not?
find out who he is. You will find out who he is when you are caught. It don't matter if you're international or not because we have Interpol.
I live in
Okay.
I live in
So you
Berlin.
having an overseas
So keep that in mind. You heard that, right? You heard that, right? He said he lived in Berlin, right? So just keep that city in your mind.
accent.
I live in Berlin.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, it don't matter because
Mhm.
Interpol can
Yeah.
come after you. You think you're untouchable? You're not, buddy.
My name is Friedrich Lederhosen, and I live in
Dude, your
Berlin.
fucking name is Richard. Get the fuck over. it.
No, Andrew, they can say their name is any jack shit.
My name is Friedrich
Okay.
Lederhosen.
Dude.
You called my home number. Okay.
I didn't do
I
any
have
such
caller ID on my home number.
thing. Okay.
And the number you used is
Sure.
not your number.
Nope.
What is it?
Oh, that's crazy.
Tell
Because
me
I didn't
how
fucking
I
call.
know that.
Because I didn't.
Oh my God, this lady is not very smart, right? Like you could tell that she's not smart by the way she, have the conversation, right? Any logical person would be like, you know what, you're right. I seen the evidence. He's talking to what a 15-year-old. I'm gonna discipline him, and he's gonna be, taking out the internet. I appreciate what you do. My son shouldn't be talking to underage kids, and we will have a stop with that. But some mothers, I guess, like to protect their predator kid.
Call.
No, tell me how I know that.
Because I didn't call, so it's not my
Dude, you
caller ID.
No, your voice is the same on the phone call that
Is
you
it?
called me.
Yeah,
That's interesting, because I didn't call you.
Oh yeah,
Rev, yes, you did.
Rev, no, I didn't.
Reverend.
Okay,
You're
let me tell you the name that you gave me.
Okay.
What's up, Ninja?
Yeah, you think it's funny, buddy. Wait till my uncle gets a
It
hold
is
of you.
funny, but
Stealthy,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
That's fine. That's
it,
cool.
it, it actually is.
Right.
This is really quite embarrassing.
Yeah, it's
Yes,
not
it is for you, buddy. Wait, just wait.
Just
Oh, I'm
wait,
waiting.
buddy.
Yeah, you think it's so fucking
I'm
funny.
waiting.
right?
I guess Aubrey's
Andrew,
also going to be
shut up.
getting arrested eventually.
Yes, you will.
Yeah, Andrew, shut up. Get back in your
Okay,
box.
the
Bro.
name you gave me was Richard Jordan.
Richard Jordan. I'm telling you, these people are not very smart. You're not gonna give your real name on the fucking phone call. And then Richard Jordan sounds like one of those call center scam names. Welcome. My name is Richard Jordan. I'm calling from Amazon. These people, like, where did you guys find these people, man? I think they live in like in the what do you call it, the brother and sister stuff. Yeah, that's
Actually, my
And
name
the
is
phone number
my
you
name is
called
my
from
name.
was 501
My name is
238
Friedrich Lederhosen, and I
3476.
live in Berlin in a 3-bedroom house.
Dude, you're fucked.
It does not matter. You're screwed, buddy.
My name
You're
is not
screwed,
Richard.
Rev.
My name is Friedrich
Okay,
Lederhosen.
but what I'm telling you is you impersonated this guy named Richard Jordan also.
Did I?
How
I didn't.
How did he impersonate someone when she said that's him? It doesn't make sense. Oh my god, man. They looking at oh man, not Alabama. Yeah, they figured by the voice. That's why I said the mom sounded like another pred that we were looking into. His name is Brian Absher. He's from Alabama too, and they have the same voice. It's wild. I guess Alabama, man. They the stereotype is correct.
Make
And
the fucking
phone
call.
number you gave,
I didn't make the
the
fucking
phone
call. Are you
number
listening to
gave
what I'm
is
saying?
not
I
an
hell no.
overseas
didn't.
phone number either that you called
Okay.
on.
Well, I'm
So
going to
go
be speaking
figure
to my
that out,
solicitor.
buddy. I'm
Buddy?
not stupid, and neither is my family.
Wow.
Yes, you are, lady. You are one of the dumbest ladies that I've seen on the internet so far, till this day. Maybe in the future I find a dumber one, but today you take the cake. Don't eat it though.
I mean,
Andrew may have challenges, but
Oh yeah.
he's not
Yeah,
as
he
stupid
does.
I
as
guess
what
his
you
biggest
think.
challenge is trying not
Because
to
he
groom
comes
children.
to me, an Irish family who is high up, buddy.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Can I
Why
be
don't you
expecting a phone
search
call
up
from the president this
Pentagon?
afternoon?
Who's worked at the Pentagon? Who's
The
retired
Pentagon,
from the
man.
Pentagon? You will see my dad's name.
Okay.
Look up who works
My dad worked
as
at the
an
World Trade Center.
FBI
So.
agent. You might
Okay.
find my uncle, but you won't know who he is.
Exactly.
Okay.
Fuck.
I don't know how the FBI has anything to do with an international
The
crime.
FBI watches what's going on social media. Okay,
No, they-
that's not my uncle's territory, but he has other people working with him, and now he's involved with what's going on with you.
So
and
he's
all
opened
the
up a
rest
case
of
by
your
himself
little
with the FBI.
followers.
Is that how it works?
No, the FBI
Oh, okay.
can
It doesn't
call
work like that.
in
Okay.
Interpol
Damn.
and
Okay.
find.
So, because Rev and Ninja are exposing Andrew, the mom is like, "Yep, I'm making phone calls right now. We're gonna get the FBI to call Interpol to go to meet this guy and arrest him because he's trying to expose my son for being a degenerate predator. Oh my God. I don't think FBI is going to waste thousands and thousands of dollars of manpower to get little old Rev over there because he's exposing your little autistic son. You're stupid.
Find people who are overseas. But,
Sure.
buddy, you ain't overseas.
I'm in Germany.
No, you're not. You just said you were in Berlin. My girlfriend.
Fucking shit. Oh my God. I'm telling you. I lost. I feel like Stanley right now. With my IQ after watching this lady talk all this shit. Hold on. I want to
lives
see.
in Germany. My sister-in-law lives in Holland. So you'd be fucked there too.
All right, that's it.
I do.
And I have
This lady doesn't know. If you guys took geography, hopefully you guys took geography and know capitals of certain countries. Hopefully you guys know that Berlin is the capital of Germany, and the lady is thinking that Germany and Berlin are two different places. Oh, the FBI is gonna be like, oh, so where does he live? Well, first he told me he lives in Berlin, and then now he's telling me he's in Germany. The FBI is gonna be like, you know what? We're not doing this. We're appreciate your time. We'll get back to you.
family in Bristol, England.
Oh my God.
So, dude, you're
That was a bit far.
So how close are you to
Yep,
Essex
it is. It was Ninja.
in
To where?
Germany? How close are you to Amsterdam in Germany?
Amsterdam in Germany?
Yes, Amsterdam.
So now Amsterdam is in Germany. Ninja. When you watch this, if you already watched this, did you pull your hair out and be like, what the hell do we get involved? Like having conversations with these type of people, trying to sound reasonable to them, but then they come out with this nonsense. It baffles me that there's people like them in this world, and they vote and they do vote for stuff, and they want stuff, they want things, and it's like, no way that these people are real.
Amsterdam is between Holland and Germany.
Oh my lord, lady. Your
Yeah,
geography needs
look
some
it
work
up
for sure.
because my sister-in-law lives 45 minutes from my best friend.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, then
My
pull your ears,
sister-in-law
Ninja.
is in Germany. Is in
Are you
Holland.
okay?
My
Let
best friend
me
is in Germany.
let me entertain
Essex,
this real
Germany.
quick. What is
So
the capital
you
of
need
Germany?
to start figuring some shit
What is the
out
capital?
real quick
Excuse
because
me.
you're
Excuse
saying
me.
you're in Berlin. Now you're saying you're in Germany. And let me tell you, honey, my husband was in the army. He still
Oh.
has friends in the army.
Oh my
That's
God.
terrible.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
fuck around.
come on, buddy.
Come on,
keep
buddy.
it up.
So what is the just out
because
of curiosity,
you will
what is
be
the capital of
caught,
Germany?
and when you're caught, you're not
What is the
gonna
capital
like
of
it
Germany?
because you have an IEP address.
IEP
And
An
now?
that's
IEP address?
an IEP address, yes.
An
When you
IEP.
use internet and Wi-Fi and all
It's
this stuff,
okay.
there's a cloud up above, and it gathers all
That's
of.
There's a cloud up above. This lady is not real. Tell me this is AI that you guys made for this video to, make you guys look good. Tell me, please tell me this isn't real.
That's listen, that's IP, that's
all of your
internet protocol.
information, whether
That's
deleted
internet,
or not, shows
internet
up.
protocol. There is no E.
Excuse me?
There is no such thing as
Excuse-
IEP. It is IP, internet protocol.
It's
Cool.
IP.
Hang
your
on, I got a
IP
question for you.
address.
I got
Now-
a question for you. Is child grooming an endangerment drama? Are you aware what Andrew has done?
Do you know what y'all
And do
all
you
are
know that I
You
don't
are
give a
going
fuck what you have to
and
say,
putting
ma'am?
these girls
You
That's funny. She made it more like even more entertaining because Rev, he's trying to be reasonable, right? He's trying to be like just kind of let the mom know that hey, your kid is a fuck up. Your kid is talking to 15-year-old kids, and the mom's not having it. The mom's like, "Nah, we're gonna get you, FBI, Interpol, the Pentagon. We're gonna get everybody to get you, and this and that." Bat comes in like, "Bitch, you shut the fuck up."
Realize your son has
and
groomed
trying
a
to
minor.
set people
Call
up.
them sexy, saying
Hey,
he was gonna
Bam,
marry them.
My
and he
uncle's
was
been
waiting for her
researching
to be
you too,
18
buddy.
years old to tell the parents, "Hey, I'm gonna bang your daughter, even though I know her at 15."
Damn.
Okay, and how old are you,
Okay,
buddy?
so are you
How
allowing
old are you?
I'm three.
You
I
sound like you're
personally,
about
to
17.
date
so we
personally,
can
I'm
set people up
307
too.
years old. I'm 307 years old.
Okay,
I'm
so here you
16,000
go
years
once
old.
again lying because you're a fucking
What's there
moron.
to lie
It's
about?
true.
There's
Contact my son
evidence.
anymore.
It's the
You know,
truth.
if
and
the
I
will
live.
make
FBI is
sure
I
this is
live.
a
looking into
quick
this,
jail
I
then
for
live in
all
there's
of
a
Berlin,
lot
them.
of evidence.
and my name is Friedrich Lederhosen.
No, your
I
name
will.
is not. You
Well,
done
Yes, it
give
is.
me 3
Yes,
fucking
it is.
names.
What are you
you
talking
I've
about?
stupid.
given you
That's
my.
his
I've
name.
given
are
you that
so
name the whole time
stupid
I've been here.
and messed up in the head that you
I
don't
know
even know
you're
your
so
own
Up
fucking
No.
in the head.
name.
What are you on about, ma'am? Your son is more fucked up than any of us here.
So she leaves, right? So, I guess she couldn't handle Vamp's truth telling. Aggressive a little, but you need some of that sometimes, right? You need someone to be like, hey, let's cut the bullshit. Your kid is fucking up, and the lady couldn't take it, but you see, there's still a lot of time. There's still a lot of time. So let me move it forward, where they came back. All right. Let's keep it going.
I don't come from fucking. I don't come
Zarzuko,
from Berlin. I
originally,
come
we were
from
here for-
Amsterdam. Amsterdam
were-
is between Holland. Well, prepare for some more yelling, I guess. Is this Andrew or is this the crazy lady?
Oh, so now you're gonna talk about my mom like that, Rev?
I
Are you
mean, your
fucking-
mom.
Oh, now Rev, you hurt his feelings for some reason. He called his mom crazy, even though she was a little crazy. Andrew truly is one of the most very individual things we've ever done. Ever you made me blush. Oh, well, yeah, he's a different one. Yeah, but then again, he admits, and then after he leaves the call, he's like, "I didn't say nothing. You're lying. You fabricated. You made me say those things." It's like, shut up. You said it on your own, and you even said you were looking for help or needed help. So don't come with that bullshit.
Mom
Seriously.
clearly is really stupid.
No,
to not
no,
know what
let
you
me-
really been doing.
Hold on. Let me
No,
say
you're
something.
good.
If
Stop.
hold on. If her okay, so she
Okay,
said her
so
uncle
go
was in the
on vacation, honey.
hold
You
on.
can go
Go on.
anywhere on vacation, but let me tell you,
Woman,
anything
you
that
had enough
pops up,
talking.
Yeah, like when you hear him behind his mom, bro. Yeah, mom, tell him. You tell Richard. Yeah, I saw that. I was like, he's like behind the mom. The mom's on the call. He's right behind the mom, piggyback. It's like, yeah, mom, you tell Richard. He deserves you yelling at him like how you yell at me. You yell at him, mama. And no, not your craziness, Soviet, because your craziness is too far right or too far Russian.
You had enough
whether
talking.
you're using a different name or whatever,
I'm
all
going
of you are
to.
being
I'm going to be
monitored
taking a
and watched.
vacation in the next 2
Yes,
weeks
you
to
can go
Vladivostok.
your
Ricky Rev?
vacation, it
Are we
don't
going on our
matter, honey,
honeymoon?
because
Yes,
they've
we're going to
already got you
Vladivostok.
tracked.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so any device that you use,
Mhm.
you will be tracked.
Oh.
Okay,
Listen.
Welcome
If
to the
your family
real
member was
world
really in the FBI,
of
wouldn't he
Welcome
be
to
locked
the
up by
real
now?
world.
Wouldn't he be detained by
FBI
now?
agents and cops,
I caught that
because
one.
No,
now
no,
you're
no,
all
shut
going
up
to freaking
and hear me
jail.
out. Shut up
It
and hear
don't
me
matter
out.
what country you're in, because
I'm in
Ma'am.
my
Berlin.
uncle is not just
I don't think
working
she
with
can hear me.
FBI agents.
The
Like I told you,
FBI agents.
hey, just because I get my words and letters mixed up because
Ma'am,
I'm
you
very
had enough
pissed
talking,
off
and
at
yet
you
you won't let us
people
talk.
because you aren't nothing but a piece of
How are we
trash.
supposed to take you
Your
seriously
parents
if you won't let us
raised you
talk?
as a
See,
piece
the
of
thing
trash.
is, you say
And
that
so
your son
Coming from the mother, that is defending his son's predatory actions, telling other people that your parents this, your parents like. Look in the mirror, lady. Like, as a parent myself, like I said, when I see parents like her, I'm like, man, like, like who brought them up? But then again, I look at they're from Alabama, so they're used to cousin fucking and all that stuff. So I'm guessing this is another day in Alabama, sweet home Alabama. There's so many questions, but so little time.
Son,
All
it's
of you
very
don't even know
challenging.
your
I think
damn
the one
names.
more
That's how
challenging
stupid you
is-
are.
What an
But
absolute
very
fucking
Interpol
yapper.
is also
What a
on guard
fucking
for
yapper,
all
bro.
of you. Okay?
Andrew's
Yeah,
mother
he
So,
is
also
like I
sorry.
said, my uncle is not just
My
going
uncle is
by
from the
himself. He
FBI.
is working with
I'm
different
here
people.
that the
Okay.
retarded
You know,
is
lying
So he
about your
works
family
with
member being in the
Interpol.
FBI is against
He
the
can
law
work
too,
with
right?
anybody overseas and stateside. That's
Dude, my
what the FBI
stepdad
can
is in the
do.
military, and even I know this shit.
Who's in the military?
My stepdad.
Okay. Well, why don't you ask your stepdad if this can be done or not, and he will tell you. Yes,
Oh,
it
he says
can.
the FBI can't do anything about this,
ranks
ma'am.
higher than the military.
What Rep is
captains.
doing is not against the law, so the
It is.
FBI
Yes,
can't do
it
anything.
is. Why don't you look it up?
You know what
And
else is
dangerous
against the
children
law?
is against the law.
You want to know what else is
Your
against
your
the
son
law?
was caught.
Your
anyone
24-year-old
is
son
or anything
impersonating
hold on,
against the
hold on,
law.
let me cook. Let me
Look-
This lady. First, she says impersonating a law enforcement, but then she changed it to impersonating someone. It's against the law. And then when the girl told him my stepdad is in the military, she's like, "Well, you tell your dad if this is legal." And she said, "Yeah, she did." Oh no, it's the FBI is hired. This not like you are not gonna win this battle, lady. You're gonna lose, and you're gonna look stupid on the internet. And hopefully, more people see these type of parents, and the parents get called out for their freaking responsibilities of their own 24-year-old child. I guess I consider still a child because he's lives with mama, needs mama to defend him on StreamYards or Stream. I don't know what they're using. Maybe most likely StreamYard. If you need your mama to come in and defend you as a 24-year-old, yeah, you're not gonna succeed in life. You're gonna be stuck at mama's little, nipple or something, saggy nipples. I'm sure she's a little big lady with her boobies on her stomach. I don't know. I'm just guessing from Alabama type of people.
Look it up. Do your research.
Oh, I've
Look
done my
it
research.
up.
I didn't.
Do
I done
your
my research. Said that
research.
was
Oh
fucking
no!
Why
fine.
don't
Don't
you
tell me
call
what
an
you're gonna show me.
FBI agent and ask them
We
how
can't
far
fucking do
they're
that. They're called
reaching?
the FBI. They're
Figure it
supposed to be
out. Yes.
secretive.
Excuse me?
Excuse me.
You cannot call the FBI because they're supposed to be
Yes,
secretive.
you can.
Trust me, baby.
Okay, bring up your
I
uncle
can
right
call
now.
the FBI.
Bring up your uncle right now.
I can.
The FBI is not higher than the military in terms of hierarchical structure, as they are hierarchical. Damn it, Ninja, make me say big words with my Mexican tongue, as they are separate entities within the U.S. government with distinct missions and reporting structures. So that's yeah. But we all know that this lady doesn't know. She's just saying stuff to scare little old Rev and little old Vamp, God, I'm telling you, this is the first time I have seen a conversation with the mother defending her predator son for this long. There's one or two that I've seen that's just like a 15-second snippet, but this one it's a long one. So the point is, she said the FBI hired the military, so yeah, it's all good, Ninja. Don't worry, it's okay. I forgive you for making me say a word that I couldn't say on the damn stream. Talk to you later about that. Give me small words in Spanish too, if you have them.
Call my uncle at any given
Then
time.
do it right
buddy.
now.
Then do it right now. Because I will say this.
I don't have
Your
to
son
because I've
talking to a
already
15-year-old
talked to my
girl,
uncle.
talking about
And my
marrying her is
uncle
child
is
endangerment.
already investigating y'all and other
You know, you're just
companies,
breaking the law more by telling
affiliations
us that.
are
Oh, you love me? Well, we'll appreciate you. Appreciate you loving me. Love you guys back. Don't match me with Ninja. Rev is gonna beat you up. So be it. Or Miss Misahura. Yeah, but appreciate it. It's always like I said. I was always normal with you guys, even though some things you guys said about us was really mean. It hurt my feelings. Not really, but mean things you guys said about us sometimes. But that's back in the day. But anyway, we're on this. So the lady keeps threatening Rev and Vamp and whoever in the chat that the uncle this, the uncle that. I'm gonna call the uncle. He could, have him on speed dial, blah blah blah. And Rev and Vamp like, all right, well, call him right now. Do it right now. If you have him on speed dial like you claim you do, that he's investigating us, why don't you just give him a little quick 2-minute call? Be like, ring, 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 bam, hey, what's up? Oh yeah, I'm talking to the people that you're investigating. They're right here. Oh, okay, cool. Let me talk to them. But she knows that she's lying. Yeah, she's gonna be like, nah, they're investigating you guys. Me personally, if I had a police officer on speed dial that I could call because whenever I see a pred or something like that, I will be like, hey, you know what, blah blah blah. Hey, I'm gonna call right now on stream, and I'm gonna show you that I have someone that is helping me in law enforcement to prevent predators from talking to little kids. I will do that easily, right away. But I don't, because police officers are not always like your friends and stuff like that. So but this lady claims she has an FBI agent, a Pentagon retiree. She has ties with people that could go to Interpol and extradite Rev. Oh my God!
You're also researching
your uncle.
Yeah, beer. Stella.
So
Stellas are the beers that I like.
uncle is not the only person who is researching you.
You are
Okay,
breaking the law
so
right now
you
by
can
telling
say
us.
yes, you are. Because
No, you are.
Isn't that stalking? Isn't
trying
stalking
to
illegal?
say they're pedophiles.
Yeah, stalking is
That
illegal.
Stalking
you are
illegal,
not
chat?
in law
That's
enforcement.
Without proper paperwork, it is
Therefore, you
illegal.
are breaking the
They
law.
could get fired from their job.
No,
The FBI ain't going to get fired for doing their job, idiot.
One
Because
was an
My
idiot.
uncle's
you're
doing
telling
his
us the
job,
secret
You
Not
raised a
idiot.
horrible
everybody else who
disappointment.
is working
You raised a
under my
disappointment,
uncle
man.
Hold on. Let me
above
cook.
my
Let me cook.
uncle.
Let me cook.
My dad has high connections, okay?
No, now the dad
Because he
has
retired
connections.
from NASA. He has
you
high
know,
connections.
So the dad, you can't make this up. This lady's now saying that her dad has high connections because he worked for NASA. I don't think none of these, and if let's say that they did work or do work or did retire there, I don't think they were agents. Like I said before, I think they were like the landscaper guy, the janitor, the guy that picks up the poops and stuff for the dogs of theirs, their police dogs, something. And they told their family, "Oh yeah, I'm working for the FBI. I'm doing good now." And these people thought, "Oh, okay, we have a family member in the FBI," not knowing that they must have been someone that's doing the non-police work.
He
Does he know the
retired from
president?
So
NASA.
my uncle does for working with the FBI. So you all are
Ma'am, are you
screwed.
telling that? Are
Why
you telling
don't
me that
you
my
admit
stepdad is
it?
a fucking
You,
liar? Are you
every
telling me a
single one of you
certified
are
military
freaking screwed.
fucking soldier is a
Because
liar?
you're going in asking kids
Dad works
and
for
As a
other
NASA.
journalist, you
people
never claimed to be
what
a
all
fucking
happened
cop,
to
bro.
them. And
My
talking to
dad
all
works
these
for
people
NASA.
trying to set them up, and that crap don't work neither. So you know
Yeah,
what?
well, if
Right?
your
Y'all
Set
need
him
to
up.
family
go
works for
screw
NASA, then I
yourselves
guess my
because
dad
you're
worked as a
already
stripper fucking
screwed.
pole dancer.
Yeah,
I guess my dad is a
my dad
tattooed
works for the
stripper.
FBI, the fucking female body inspector.
Now you take a screenshot.
Rev, you need to shut the fuck
No,
up.
I'm serious.
Yeah,
because my
I
dad
think you need to
is
sit
my
down and
uncle.
go back in your box, young lady. You're really pissing me off here. Oh, yeah.
The picture and
looking
everything just fucking screams
I'm
low
looking
IQ.
for my
Because
ice cream.
I'm 21 and
we
I know more
have
about law than this
you-
crazy lady.
we have you
Oh, gosh, she's
setting
loud as
people
fuck.
up and
Oh, Lord.
talking nasty to people too.
Yeah,
And
That's
like
not what
Ashley,
happened.
you've been
like
talking
Andrew
to
talking
underage
nasty to a
people,
15-year-old.
whether you know it or not. You've been
Sweet
talking
home
to underage
Alabama.
people.
This is
Sweet
another Christian
home
moment.
Alabama.
Sweet home Alabama.
I'm thinking this is another Christian situation, guys.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. It's only a matter of time before Andrew takes his chance.
Oh
Wow,
God.
wow. I'm taking a screenshot of this and I'm literally sending it.
Yeah.
Oh, and
where
I'm
Yeah.
recording.
Oh my god, this guy is only taking a screenshot, but not recording everything because he just wants to point out the mean things they say to him. You know, the things that they hurt his feelings. He's gonna screen record or screenshot that, but not screen record the video where he admits that he was talking to a 15-year-old, that he needs help, that that his mind is not there, his medication is fucking him up, allegedly. But now that the mom is like, you didn't do nothing wrong, son. You talking to a 15-year-old, that's normal. I dated a 12-year-old when y'all was your age. So there's nothing wrong with dating a 15. You did 3 years, you waited 3 more years than me. And some bullshit. I can't talk like those guys. I'm not a voice actor. I can't talk like that.
Recording it, honey boo.
Yeah.
I'm recording everything. So
I'm
let's
recording
make it.
everything.
I'm recording
We'll get to
I'm
everything.
that.
recording everything.
Hello, my name is Andrew Hamilton, and my mama's defending me, even though I'm a 24-year-old
Oh.
man, and I'm very mentally
I'm a
challenged.
24-year-old
challenging
pedophile.
to
My
sexually
son
talk
lives
to a
with me, so
15-year-old
how the hell
and
is he
called a
abandoned?
15-year-old
jealous because your mama don't give a shit about you.
please.
Your mama don't give a shit about you. At least
Mama
Andrew
loves
does.
me, honey. And you know
My
what?
mama
You know
loves
what?
me.
I had to let it play because it was like I said, this is one of the most entertaining ones that I've seen in a long time when it comes to having a little heated discussion with the predator or the predator supporter, which is what today is the mother. I'm most likely gonna rewatch this another time, like when I'm like I'm at home and I'm just relaxing and I want to have a good laugh. I'll rewatch this because this is comedy gold. Comedy gold, sadly, because the mother is fucking defending a pred, but some people are like that.
Your dad was good in bed with me, so shut up now. I don't want to hear it.
Okay, there you go, honey.
Your
I'll
uncle
talk
fucked
to
me last
you
night
again.
too.
Oh,
He
damn.
was nice. Oh
You know
yeah.
what?
Oh
Keep it
yeah.
up because all you're doing is
Oh
giving
yeah.
more
All you do
evidence
is suck
of how
some dick
stupid
and
y'all
have a
are.
cactus up your ass. Oh
Yeah,
yeah. Oh yeah, man.
Okay.
Oh
Let me say
sweet.
you're
Oh,
in trouble for sexual
It's
harassment.
not sexual
Do you know what
harassment.
sexual harassment is?
You know what? I'd rather get charged for sexual harassment than grooming a
You're
fucking
getting
child.
charged.
Yeah. No.
Very
See,
true.
I'd rather get charged.
because you've
I'd
been
rather be
grooming children. Let me tell you about the 12-year-old little sucker that you've been talking to.
Oh, you're still talking? I couldn't hear you from all the laughter
Bam.
out here.
Bam, you've been
Still
talking to a
laughing?
12-year-old.
I'm
You've been talking
I'm
to
actually,
a
excuse me,
12-year-old.
I'm actually 11.
Oh my God.
No, you're not, Bam.
actually wait, no, to make
I'm
this
actually
worse.
11.
No, you're not. You're a
I'm
fucking
sorry.
adult.
I'm 11.
Senpai, I'm sorry, but I'm actually 8 years old. Oh
You're fucking pathetic.
Okay.
pathetic,
Then
you hear fucking Andrew in the back. You're pathetic. He's there, like I said, piggybacking his mom in the back. Like, just picture it. He's in the back with his mom. Mom's pretty built. She could withstand the weight of Andrew on her back, carrying him, and she's in her little what do you call it? Those strollers, the motor strollers that they use at Walmart. He's sitting there on that one while piggybacking. Oh my God. I will be laughing on this one for a long time. I'm gonna rewatch this and I'm gonna laugh at myself laughing at these people.
y'all talking sexually in front of minors. So you're stupid. You're fucking yourself
And
up
you're
because
mentally
you're
fucking
talking
deranged.
sexually
Mentally
in front of
deranged
a
and
minor
mentally
because you're
retarded.
saying your
Defend himself.
age.
Do I need to point the fucking? Do I need to point at the whiteboard again and say fucking two brain cells fighting for third place?
Funny, and poor family member was really the FBI.
You know what else is stupid?
Detained
You
right
raised
now.
the disappointment. You raised the disappointment. This is why mom
So,
doesn't
hang
fucking
on a
love
minute.
you.
Hang on a minute. Is this Tina Hamilton I'm talking to right now?
No, this is her sister.
Damn.
Oh, so this is Avi Hamilton. Is this Avi Hamilton?
There is no A.V. Hamilton.
Oh, so that is you. Okay.
No, it ain't me.
Oh, okay. So who are you then?
Well, if you're the sister, does that mean that you're actually Andrew's aunt, not mother? So you just fucked yourself up that one.
No.
Very true. When I caught that too, and I thought about it, like, wait, you was talking about the mother. Now it's the sister. What is going on here? But then I guess from what Ninja says, they live in Alabama. So now we're watching this. It makes sense. It makes sense. The sister is the uncle or the cousin or the aunt, and the aunt is the grandpa, and the grandpa is this, and it's. I don't know sometimes, man. I'm telling you, every day we see new shit like this.
You are talking to my sister a minute ago.
Am I?
Now you're
Am I
talking
really?
to her sister.
Because you
Are
two
they
sound
twins?
similar and the
Yeah.
same.
Yeah.
So am I
We
really talking?
sound
Yo,
similar
you
That's
said
what I'm
because
you
we
two
saying.
grew
sound.
up
You
Welcome
sound.
together.
to
You two
Sweet
sound
Home
exactly the
Alabama.
same.
We
Everybody is
grew up
inbred.
together.
Welcome
So
to
yes,
Sweet Home
we
Alabama.
sound alike.
Oh, do you now?
Yes,
do you?
we
I hope
do.
you're okay,
Oh,
Sue.
Do
really?
you sound like anybody in your family?
Nope.
No.
I no.
I'm literally called the double
Well,
crown
I
for a
guarantee
reason.
you sound like people you grew up with.
I
Well, I
grew up
don't
with my
sound like
father.
this.
I grew up with my
And I
father and
don't
his
neither,
family,
you
but I don't
stupid
sound like
joke.
him.
Y'all
Hang
are
on, let me
such
use
a
my big girl
That's
voice.
not how
Man.
works.
This shit was coming up next. If I laugh a lot, I'm sorry. It's just I don't like ever making fun of the mothers, but when the mother is so close-minded about their kids' actions, you have to discipline the mother too, because the mother is failing the kid. Well, not really the kid. He's 24 years old and he looks like he's 50, but you have to do something, lady. But you threatening the people that are exposing your son for being a predator, it doesn't make you look good. And then your stupidity that knowing, your geography is not helping. And I at first I felt bad. I was like, oh man, they're gonna make fun of his mom and this and that. But after she kept defending and threatening, I'm like, nah, fuck this lady. This lady is enabling her predator son. F that stuff. And after that, I'm like, I'm cool with whatever they say to this lady because she deserves it.
Idiot.
That's
That's not
okay.
You ain't
Because
talking
when
about
my uncle
now.
comes after you, and the
Is that
rest
fucking
of
Hulk?
the
Is that
people
fucking
that
Hulk
you
Hogan?
hate
Fired for
Is
the
that Hulk
day.
Hogan?
Hold
You're
on,
all
let me cook, let me
true.
cook.
So you're not pissing me
Ma'am.
off.
Ma'am.
So keep it
Ma'am.
up. And when
Ma'am.
you're arrested,
Ma'am.
remember Andrew
Ma'am.
Hamilton's
Ma'am.
name
Ma'am,
and my
ma'am,
connection and
ma'am.
my
Excuse me,
sisters and
ma'am.
my
Excuse me,
family's
ma'am. Hello,
connection.
ma'am. May I talk to you, please, ma'am?
want to come
Yes.
tell you got some juicy tit
Oh.
You know what? The back end. I'm gonna cook right now. Okay, so if the FBI was really after him, he would have been detained a long time ago.
I was gonna
She
say,
just fucked
like, you
herself
wouldn't.
up.
Why would you fucking declassify that shit?
That's very true. So they leave, right? They leave. You guys could watch it. I think Sylvia put it on, right? So, Shadow, did you put her channel, right? You put this video on the chat? Because if I play the whole thing, we're gonna be here for a while because I'm gonna stop here and there, and it's gonna be a long one. So I'm going to the main one where he comes back and they make him look bad. The next part, I'm a little offended, but then again, you always have these Americans saying these type of things all the time for some reason. But yeah, let me.
Getting high, and then people over here bringing me bullshit and stuff. And then the fact is, I'm going for a lot of crap, and the people just bringing me bullshit.
Oh, he's back.
Oh,
Rev,
Look,
the
if
entire
you would-
time I was drinking, I was
Here's the
drinking. I
circuit.
have alcohol.
No, why do we have to shut the fuck up? Because we're speaking the truth? What?
Oh my god.
The silence is real, my guy. Do I have to put on my big girl voice for you to speak? Or do you
I
want
thought
me to
that was
use
your
my
big girl
or
voice,
do you
that's
want
why
me to
you-
use my little girl voice?
No,
The
are you
big girl
both gonna
voice.
shut the fuck up so I can fucking talk?
What are you gonna
Oh,
say?
No,
what
your
am
mother
I
didn't let me
we'll
talk.
let you I guess we'll let you speak now. Speak, sonny.
No,
I'm
because
here.
your mom didn't let me talk when I was speaking facts.
I
I've been
don't.
studying law since
No,
I was 9
shut
years
the
old.
fuck up.
No, you
Has your
shut up.
mother-
You can't-
Has your mother watched the video yet, Andrew?
I don't give a fuck about the Aubrey situation.
Has your
We're
mother
not even
watched the
talking about
video of you
Aubrey, we're talking about
confessing?
you.
Andrew, has your mother
This
watched
does
the video
not
of you
have
confessing on my channel?
anything to do about me.
Have you
Yes, it
watched the
does.
video? Andrew, Has your
No,
mother watched
no,
the
shut
video?
the fuck up. I'm saying
Andrew,
this
has your mother
clear-
watched the video?
Rev, shut the fuck up.
Andrew,
No,
has your mother
shut
watched the video?
the fuck up. you
Andrew,
dumb
has your mother watched
fucking
the
piece
video?
of shit.
Has your mother watched the video, Andrew? Andrew, has mommy watched the video?
I'm only going after fucking Hannah.
Okay.
This guy's autistic, is he? I think he's autistic. He has to be autistic. They're asking him a simple question. You know, you can just say no, she hasn't, or yes, she has. And I don't know if he comprehends words sometimes, or he just wants to play dumb and not answer because most likely the mother hasn't seen that video. I'm 99.9% sure the mother hasn't seen the video, but even then, I will be like, she doesn't care. She's still calling the FBI on Rev, even though she sees her son admit to these things.
Okay, well, we're coming after you and Hannah and Aubrey.
Well, Rev, evidently you don't fucking know this shit because I'm going after fucking Hannah, and I don't give a fuck
And what's
about
your
your
excuse
damn
for
crew.
Hannah?
you
Why are
dumb
you
fuck.
going after Hannah?
Now,
No,
Yeah, why are you
listen
going
up.
after Hannah?
Why are you
Yeah, why are you
going
going
after
after
Hannah?
Hannah?
You know
No,
the reason why I'm going after fucking Hannah
No, we
because
don't.
No,
Ashley's
No, I
really
don't.
fucking
That's
dead.
why
You
the
really
three of
don't.
us have just asked you.
Yeah.
Because Hannah's fucking psychopathic little bitch decided
Ironic.
to kill fucking Ashton, and
Who?
yeah,
In roleplay, really? We're gonna bitch about roleplay? Is that
I thought it was like this person did actually do something like that, right? And then come to find out because it was a role play. So he's exposing a girl because the role play, the person unalive the other person in role play. The autism, man, the autism. I hate saying this, but it's 95% of the people we do this to are in the spectrum. I don't know if it's just because they like anime or they're role players and it's like I'm not again. Well, I don't really like people that role play. They could do that, but don't role play with kids about this shit. You know what I'm talking about.
it? Roleplay killing? Oh, I'm gonna die cutely.
That's just funny.
If only pedophiles would just die.
Yeah, for sure. Me too.
Dude, my friend talked about this. They said for immigrants to stay here, they would have to kill a pedophile.
That'll be a good
Oh.
one.
no,
I said that
immigrants
should be
don't
a new
deserve
law.
to fucking live.
What?
What?
I don't know if you guys heard that. They said immigrants don't deserve to live. That's not nice.
Dude, you're
That
what?
is so fucking interesting that he would say that on a live stream.
Wait, what did
It's
he
not
just
No,
say? I
it's
missed
fucking-
it.
He just
What
said
did he
immigrants
say?
No,
immigrants
it's
don't
fucking
deserve to
interesting.
live.
It's fucking interesting how immigrants come over here without a fucking green card, but yet, yeah,
Mm.
it's very
They're people
particular.
too. Are you
Yeah,
saying
they're
pedophiles
fucking
should live?
illegal aliens, and you fucking support that shit. Like,
I think
Oh
that- I
yeah,
think-
because I'm an
All right,
illegal alien.
everybody, type 1 in the chat if you think Andrew should be fucking deported.
wow,
Me
I
too.
live here in the fucking U.S., dude.
You
Get
should
the fuck
definitely
over
be
it.
deported.
And his
Dude,
woman
I'm
is
a
in the
fucking
US.
U.S. citizen.
Probably
Grow the
probably
fuck up,
deported
Rev.
to like I don't know the
His
moon.
woman knows law, and
Well,
his
well,
woman
I-
is right here.
Well,
One-
I'm
yeah.
fucking born in the U.S., you dumb fuck.
And I'm born in the US too, motherfucker.
Did you know that illegal shouldn't fucking be over here, you dumb fuck?
So what if
No.
I come over and have a green
Ooh,
card?
a racist.
Oh, I'm
yeah,
not a
he's
fucking
literally
racist,
racist
vamp.
against immigrants.
What if I come over and have a green
he's
card?
basically
I love how you.
saying
I love how you
pedophiles
say
live.
this. You say that about immigrants. Are you proud of your Irish heritage, by the way? Just out of curiosity.
Well, fucking Rev Letty, I hope you fucking know that. Yeah.
Are you
illegals
proud
don't
of your
belong here.
Irish heritage? Because I think my own Irish ancestors are not proud of you, and we do
I
not
think it's
accept
What's up,
very,
Ryder
it's
Wilson?
very interesting, isn't it? I
I'm
don't like
Irish American.
immigrants, but I love my Irish heritage.
This guy is an idiot. Man, he doesn't like immigrants, but he is Irish. He's one of the immigrants that they hated on the most when they came over here. Damn. See, when there's hate, no matter what race you are. No matter how, if you were one of the people getting brought down when you came into this United States, no matter, I'm sure he doesn't know history. So I'm hassling him, even though I'm sure he doesn't know the history of the Irish people. I'm sure he just, because his mom told him, "Oh, you're Irish." He's like, "Oh yeah, where's my potty gold?" Some stupid shit like that. He doesn't know the history and shit like that. Goddamn.
Well, fucking
Ironic.
listen here, Rev. You're not even fucking Irish, so shut the fuck
I never
up.
said that I was Irish. You
He
fucking
never said
dingbat.
that. Oh my god, you
I
I'd
said
listen.
Irish
Stop
American.
talking
If
about my
I
Irish laddie.
if I was Irish, I would
Ah.
throw myself into traffic.
Well, lad, at least you don't even fucking know, you fucking blutes of a fucking man.
He tried to, after he got called out for his Irish stuff, he started talking Irish. What's going on in the stream? Oh, it's a Daniel Roth situation. Because kind of give you more of a quick little summary of what's going on. His mom is defending his predator son, threatening to call the FBI and threatening to call the Pentagon and Interpol. So I compare him to Daniel Roth's mom, because Daniel Roth's mom, tried to defend his predator son, alleged predator. So it's pretty much the same.
At least he's more man of.
Why
more
did you
man
just
than
fucking? Why did you just do an Irish? Have you ever even been to Ireland?
Dude, I fucking live in the U.S. I live like fucking 9
That wasn't
hours
what I
from
asked.
That's not
That
the
wasn't the
question.
question.
Yeah,
Have you
idiot.
ever been to
visit
Ireland?
Ireland?
God, man.
Dude, I plan on visiting Ireland.
No.
Oh,
man.
Then you don't know
I
what
bet
you're
you
talking
do.
about.
Then
Shut
you're
up.
a fucking immigrant.
Dude, you're fucking ridiculous, fam.
You're fucking retarded.
I mean, let's just like, so I'm not American, so I don't have any stake in this. So I'll put you in your place. You're white and you live in the Americas. You are an immigrant, pal.
Dude, if I'm a fucking immigrant, then why was I fucking born in the U.S., you dumb fuck?
Oh
That's
my
not
I
God.
don't
what it
think you
means.
understand what immigrant means.
Dude,
This
evidently
shows
you
no,
don't know
this
what a
is
fucking
It's
showing
like
you
talking
did
to a
not pay
wall.
attention in fucking school. You did
Well,
not
his
pay
mother
attention.
seems to think that Berlin and Germany are two different
Okay,
places.
let me ask a question.
Dude, Berlin is the fucking capital
Hold
of
on,
Germany,
shut
you
up.
dumb fuck.
Shut up.
Well, tell that to your mother. She didn't know that.
Hold on.
Dude, my fucking mom lived in fucking Germany, you dumb fuck.
She's fucking stupid, bro.
The mom now lives. God, I wonder if they're role playing. I wonder if the mom is a role player. Like she goes into his server and role plays as a Nazi SS soldier looking for Jews and shit on the server. I don't know. You guys got to investigate his server. Maybe he has a Nazi role play server, and he's he's Hitler and the mom is an SS. Oh my God! Because yeah, he claims that immigrants shouldn't be alive, and to me, that's kind of a weird ideology. That sounds a little Nazi-ish to me, right? Like if you are an immigrant, you shouldn't be alive. He didn't say you shouldn't be here. Yeah, I will understand that mentality, but he said immigrants shouldn't be alive. I don't know.
Dude,
Yeah,
you're
my
more
abusive
fucking stupider than a damn
ex-great-grandfather.
man.
The mom is definitely a role player. She got that Hitler crap in her bedroom. She pulls out sometimes here and there. I'm pretty sure Alabama. I don't know. They do have some very white power groups in that area. So I'm pretty sure she goes to a meeting sometimes.
I live there in Germany, and he's a fucking Nazi. What are you gonna do about it?
Oh wow, just because you think that the Nazis fucking died years ago, that you think that it's fucking
Oh, so
realistic.
you're confirming you're also a Nazi.
Dude,
Nice.
I'm not a fucking Nazi because I don't support Naziism, dude.
Naziism.
Naziism. That's not even a real
Naziism.
word.
It don't fucking matter at this point because
It's
everybody
called
makes up a
Nazi
fucking
morality.
Wait, what?
And what you're giving off is being racist. And
word.
Very-
No fucking
clearly
bullshit.
saying-
I want fucking terms, you dumb fuck.
He's gonna go. I'm not racist. I have my neighbor's Mexican, and I talk to him, stuff like that. I think he meant to say, yeah, I don't know. His word, his mom's words, and his words. You don't know what they're saying sometimes, and you just gotta take it, at face value of what they say, and then just laugh at them because that's America. These people are Americans, I guess you could say. I'm an immigrant. I got my citizenship and everything. I'm an immigrant, but I can't compare myself to these persons that are more entitled. They feel more entitled than me. I'm an immigrant that I just work, pay my taxes, and do my stuff. These people, because they are born here, they're like, oh, I'm entitled to everything. Even if I commit crimes, I'm just going to stay here. This guy, I'm pretty sure, doesn't work. He lives off SSI, I'm sure what I'm getting. He's on medication. So, the immigrants, us, that pay taxes, are paying for this guy's life. So we're your daddy. We're your daddy. The people that pay the taxes are your daddy, like me, Ninja, and whoever pays taxes in this United States. And if you're an immigrant, then you are more of a daddy to this guy because he hates immigrants. He wants them dead. I don't know why.
You just said that immigrants don't deserve to live. You said that.
Yeah, you said that. We have that on fucking
In a
video.
You said
public
that.
live stream, and I'm recording it while being
You literally
here.
said, and I quote, immigrants don't deserve to live. Out of nowhere.
So are you saying that immigrants should deserve to die and pedophiles deserve to live?
No.
Tell him what you just said. Here it
Oh,
is.
Mama's back.
The silence is real.
I think they're on the
Yeah.
phone to the fucking. I guarantee they're on the phone to the police. My son's being fucking called a pedophile online.
Oh, I'll
All right,
join
man,
that
why
shit.
is that? Because he was a pedophile online.
Oh my god. Lord.
Okay, please hold.
Oh my fucking god. I did not want to spend my fucking afternoon like this, but
I
here-
know.
here-
I wanted
here.
to play Fortnite.
Rev, who plays Fortnite nowadays? I'm just kidding. I don't play those games. For real. If you win, I will send you $20. All right. I'm not. Are you creating the bingo thing, or how's this gonna work?
I just wanted a fucking draw, man. Nah, hang on. I got one better for you. This is Andrew. I just want to move on, man.
I just want to move on. I just want to move
Just want to
on.
move on.
The thing is, he
Me too,
hasn't even
Ryder.
accepted that what he's done was fucking wrong. He thinks what he's done is perfectly okay.
Even his mom.
But like him and his mother are just like,
Yeah.
yeah, we're gonna call the police on you.
See, this is why she raised a disappointment, because she was raised as a
did.
disappointment.
She was raised as a disappointment, massively.
No,
so.
you know what's funny? That she basically exposed fragile information that isn't even true because why would you
Fragile
spread that out?
information. Wow.
Yeah,
Oh, welcome back.
saying that-
All right,
hold on.
Andrew,
Yeah,
did you
funny.
install your balls? Are you
Hold
ready
on,
to
let
have
me
a
cut.
conversation like an adult
Hold on.
now?
Hold on, let
Rev,
me cut.
did you lost your ball somewhere because you can't
Yeah, I
find
lost.
them?
Yeah, I lost. my
Andrew,
balls.
That was
shut
the
up. Let me
stupidest
cook.
response.
Listen. So your family member was he?
Yeah.
But
So after that, I don't think he came back. Did he? I don't know. Let me see. No. So after that, he didn't come back. Sloppy played Fortnite. Yeah, I gotta put some stuff together for it to happen. I think I'll do it podcast episode if you can prove you got it. Bingo, all legit. All right, yeah, for sure. Just send me the card, and we'll find out whoever wins. But yeah, if you want to watch the whole episode, it's on Vamps channel. Most likely after I make the finish the stream, when I'm able to edit, I'm gonna add Rev, and I'm gonna add Vamp on it. And if you guys want to see Andrew, the guy that we're talking about, let me stop sharing. This guy, the big old muscle man, daddy, big old muscles. Look at him. He's staring at you, you 13-year-old girl. I'm waiting for you. I can't do it. Love you play Fortnite. I can't play Fortnite. I suck at those games. I suck at shooting games. All I play is Final Fantasy. That's it. That's the only game I'll play, or FIFA. That's it. But yeah, so yeah, you can check that out too. Yeah, I'm gonna post their channels after when I'm able to add them, and then you guys can see some of the videos that they do, some of the preds that they've gotten. Some of them are very prolific. They're still sometimes they hide in the dark, and it sucks sometimes that they do, but that's what predators do sometimes. They hide in the bushes and they never come out because they're so scared. And then they come back and they're like, yeah, I'm moving on from the past and no one's gonna bully me and all this bullshit. Like Didi. I'm gonna most likely talk about Didi tomorrow, about some things that I guess someone else wants to show me. But yeah, Didi's still harassing his old friends because his old friends exposed him, exposed his, CP, I guess, exposure stuff. I don't know. I don't know what to call it, but yeah, that shit was hilarious. I'm gonna rewatch this. After I finish the stream. I want to rewatch my videos because yeah, it's. I'm sorry if I distorted your your headphones when I was laughing kind of loud. I just couldn't hold it, and this is the first time that a mother was defending her son, her predator son, for that long. Like I said before, normally we see clips, like a 2-minute clip, 1-minute clip of the parents defending their predator son, but this one was a good amount. It made an hour and a half of time. But yeah, if you guys want to see some other predators getting called out, and you guys could go watch their channels. But like I said, I'm gonna post them later on whenever I'm able to edit the description. Pretty sure I can do it right after. I don't know how to see, but yeah, Sloppy. What's up, Chris TV? Sloppy hates Fortnite. No, I don't hate Fortnite. I just don't like the game because I suck at it. If I was good at it, then of course I'd be like, yeah, let's play. But because I suck at that game, like Call of Duty and stuff like that, I suck at those games. But yeah, Andrew most likely is gonna be hiding. Oh, if you want to see his channel, so if you guys know, he made a live just recently, or he makes lives all the time. I guess 3 hours ago, 4 hours ago, a day ago. He is very autistic. I'm gonna show you why I say that, and I'm gonna explain why I say that. Let me show you why I say that. He is very, very dumb. Tiger Claw. All right. So he made a video just recently. I watched it down here. The one right here. It says, "I'm done." So when someone says "I'm done," there's no part 1, part 2, part 3. There's just "I'm done" and that's it. Why, if you're done, why even put a part 1? Or if you're done, there's not gonna be a part 2. You're done. That's it. But then I think he's autistic, so in his mind, he knows he's gonna be back. He's gonna make another stream. I'm done part 2, and then another stream. I'm done part 3, and then another stream. I'm done part 4. But yeah, this is his YouTube channel, Tiger Claw. I'm telling you, my name is Sloppy Seconds because it's just a dumb name, right? Like a dumb, like something stupid, nothing, not powerful, not scary, not anything. But these people, like, it's like Tiger Claws, and then he has some gotcha shit. To me, it's kind of weird. Like gotcha is for little kids, from what I hear, mostly little kids like gotcha. So why are you even doing that as a 24-year-old, trying to lure, kids to your channel, and then you want to date them, and then wait till they're 18? I'm telling you, like, Mr. Andrew. I'm glad Rev and them talked to you because he was being nice there. That's the first time I see him being nice. For the most part, he gets a little upset and yells, but he held his composure. Vamp was a little bit louder. So, but you need that. Like I said before, you always need that person that's gonna be like, cut the bullshit. You're fucking a disgrace. Your mom's a disgrace. Your mom doesn't take care of you correctly. She doesn't even discipline you. Blah 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 blah, stuff like that. Zexio did a live stream about Fox Family, and I miss Zexio. Haven't talked to Zexio in a couple of days. Hopefully he's doing good. I talked to Cola, just said hello, but I'm sure Zexio is taking a nice long bath in his tub or something, thinking about me. But besides that, yeah, fuck, man, that shit was entertaining for myself. Hopefully it was entertaining for you guys, the people that watch this today, and the people that will watch this later on. I try to make it as entertaining as possible, even though I hide the anger I have towards these individuals, with my laughter, with my joking around. But deep inside, I really dislike these type of people because they are hurting kids. Most of my videos are me laughing, talking smack, stuff like that. But in reality, I'm upset. I'm mad. I'm like, damn, these people, they're there trying to talk to kids, and they all live far away. So all I can do is, talk about them and show people who these people are, and then talk to the police once in a while when we find their location, and then get even more upset when the police tells us that they're gonna look into it, shit like that. And we say some really mean things behind the scenes to people. Me personally, I could care less if people think we're bad people when it comes to talking shit to predators like this guy. F that, But we gotta. That's why a lot of the times people think that me or mainly Zexio is a bad person because people screenshot some mean words, and it's like, what did you get the full context, right? Did you get that he was telling all these things to a guy or girl that was sending images to a 13-year-old girl or boy? You don't know that. That's why you guys think he's a bad person, but. That's why, for me, he's always going to be good in my books, but I'll most likely talk to him one of these days to see how he's doing and shit like that. But besides that, appreciate everybody that showed up. Chris TV, Princess, Shadow, Ninja, Ryder Wilson, Axel Ghost. I'll talk to you right now. I'll message you right now in a little bit. I was doing the stream, so that's why I wasn't able to message you back. Giselle, always nice seeing you here. Always a good time. Yeah. Jay Cena, he came here for a little bit. Saya, appreciate you coming in. Jack Quay, always a pleasure. And I think that's it. But yeah, that's it. Appreciate the people that write. It helped me engage and be able to talk with the people, because if it stays quiet, then I don't know what to say sometimes. but anyways, yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in, and whoever watches this later on, appreciate you guys as well. So, goddamn, my brain is mush right now, so I can't think. So I'm out before I lose more brain cells.